Good. Yeah, we done. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, we'll give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem,
Rakakwadash. I want to say double honor to our elders, our great apostles, great men, strong, rule well, and teach well, being great example to Israel, man, the elect. We want to say peace and blessing and salutation to the hopefully leg on the four corner, pushing the truth in sincerity. All right, that great song on the brother and the bottom to my left.
You know Allah.
We just come with a quick lesson, all right, through the spirit of power of Yahweh Shema Shai, really a faith booster, all right, exhortation, you know what I'm saying, for the brothers and the sisters that believe wholeheartedly in Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, because time is coming through prophecy, all right, which was foretold before the beginning of the earth, all right, that, hey, it's going to get bad out here, man, all right, time's going to get hard out here, man, all right, hey, what I say, before the great and dreadful day of the Lord. All right, and guess what? It's fastly approaching. All right, we see through prophecy how things is coming about, man. So we just heard, you know what I'm saying, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, just giving you some believed scriptures, man, to continue to have faith and hold fast what I have, man. That what? No man take that crown. Because time is coming, your faith is going to be tested. But we have to continue to believe as we believe now, man, but really believe and have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai when these things start to trigger, man. You know? Go ahead.
So this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, starting in verse 21. And it reads, Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap. It started at 19.
Yeah, it started at 19.
Okay, come. This is 2nd Ezra 16.
No, it started 18.
Come, starting in verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings,
right,
and the beginning of famine and great death,
right,
the beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear.
Right, it said the beginning of what?
Famine and great death.
Beginning of famine and what? Great death, man. All right, and one thing about it, it's coming soon. See, this what you people not realizing, man. All right, you still in the house of mirth. All right, but guess what? Time is coming. A famine, which was bread and water, but mainly hearing this word. And what? Great death, man. There's gonna be a lot of people dying for starvation, man. All right, a lot of people died behind the sword. All right, this was coming upon this place, man. That's why we out here, you know what I'm saying, prophesy week in and week out, in season, out of season. All right, to let our people know, all right, return from your evil ways, your evil doing. Because guess what? The hammer is going to be broken. All right? The hammer is going to be broken. Go ahead, Doc.
The beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear.
All right, the beginning of wars and the powers is who? The banking families. They're going to stand in great fear, man. All right? Why? Because they're going to see their kingdom going to nothing. You got it out.
The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
All right, the beginning of evil mean what? Hard times, bad times. And what would you do when the evils come? All right, when you ain't put your trust, all right, and your faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. You chose to go down to Egypt for help. You see, you chose to be your own God. What you gonna do in that day when these evils come? Because what? It's gonna come. Right. That's why the scripture tell you what they have that vision for the point of time. And the end is going to speak and not lie. But though it tarry, wait for it. All right, because guess what? It's going to surely come. Right. If we not yet this day in our captivity, when it was spoken when Moses, all right, did he not? But it came, but what? It took what? It was a period of time. Now we're at that period of time, man. All right, that these are calamities. The calamities going to start happening. You got it out.
Verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for mimics.
Go ahead.
But for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
It's right. You're going to have them, but go ahead.
Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Yeah, they're going to think themselves to be in good case, man. Go ahead.
And even then, shall evil grow upon earth.
Right. Even then shall evil grow upon earth. Go ahead.
Sword, famine, and great confusion.
You see that? The sword and then the famine, and then what? Great confusion, man. That's what's going to happen. All right? So we're going to touch on the topic of the famine part. Because guess what? We're going to be here. All right? But guess what? I trust rely in Yahweh Shema Shah. All right? Because guess what? Lord willing, we continue to have that mind state that we ain't going to take the MOTB. All right? We ain't going to bow down to the system, man. So how we going to survive? How we going to eat? How we going to drink? All right? How we not going to be weary? It's going to be the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah. We believe in it wholeheartedly through, all right, the scriptures. Did not say he that believed on me, as the scriptures say. So you got to believe on Yahweh Shema Shah as these scriptures have said, man. But you got it out.
So this is Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. It reads, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Shah,
right,
that I will send famine in the land.
Right. He gonna send a famine in the land. Go ahead.
Not a famine of bread,
right,
nor thirst of water,
right,
but hearing the words of Yahweh Shah.
Right. And guess what? It's gonna be a famine in the land of bread and water. All right. And you see that on a low scale right now, how these storehouses being empty. All right. One little incident of tornadoes or the 19 or this and that, what they go to clean out the store. All right, so imagine the time the Lord gonna bring upon this earth, man. How the people gonna be, the reaction you gonna get out of certain people. You know, you got it out.
So this is 1 Kings chapter 17 and verse 4, and it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there.
Right, because guess what? The Lord is going to protect you, all right, in a time of famine. But those that who believe, man. Matter of fact, grab Isaiah, then we'll jump to then we'll jump back to the first king.
So this is Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 13.
Right.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shah, behold, my servant shall eat.
His servants. Who's his servants? All right, who is his servants? Those that did the will, man. All right, those that believe, those that know the name, that call upon the name. Them the servants. Go ahead.
Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
Right, we gonna eat. How? We don't know. But through faith, we know we're going to eat. All right? Go ahead.
Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Right, and guess what? We're going to drink. But those that did believe, those that cast his word despitefully, you know, while they yet had liberty, they despised it. Guess what? They're not going to drink, nor they going to eat. Go ahead.
Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Woo, and you're going to be what? Ashamed.
Right. Verse 14, it says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit.
And that's what you're going to have. A lot of people going to be howling from the vexation of spirits, man. Why? Because the type of evil they're going to come upon this place. Man. Something they ain't used to. And then guess what? They don't have the shield. And what's the shield? The shield is the word. All right, his name. He said his name is a what? A strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. See, that's your protection when evil come upon you. You call upon the name, man. Right. You got it out.
So jumping back to Job chapter 5 and starting at verse 20, it reads, in famine he shall redeem thee from death.
See, in famine, he going to redeem us from death. So guess what? His servants going to be taken care of in that day. All right? Go ahead.
And in war from the power of the sword.
Ooh, you see? Let me grab this real quick out. This is Lamentations 4:9. It said, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that slain with hunger. You see? Yeah. So it's saying you'll be better off getting shot. You know what I'm saying? You'll be better off getting shot than you dying for hunger. Come on, man. Let your inside eat your man. You don't want to go through that. Yeah, that's why cannibalism is gonna come back. You know, you're gonna have humans eating humans, man. Why? Because of the wet famine. Right. They disobedience, man. And it said, for these piles away stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. But you gotta go out.
Good. So jumping down to 22 in Job chapter 5, it says, "And destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth."
You see? And we're gonna laugh through, hey, it's your how about Shemal Shah at the end of the day laugh, but he gonna laugh through who? Through his means. Alright? Because what? We told you. You see that? We told you, man. Hey, but the water, Yahweh Shemal Shah, for keeping us with the faith, man. But go back to 1 Kings 17:4.
Okay, cool.
Because you're gonna have certain men in this situation right here, man. All right, remember the scripture say everything written the fourth time is written for what? Our learning. All right, so these are things that we read, but guess what? It's gonna come to pass again. Because what? Ain't nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
All right, go ahead, Doc.
Come. So back in 1 Kings chapter 17, I read 4 again. "And it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there."
Right.
Verse 5. "So he went and did according unto the word."
Right, because what the Spirit was guiding him. You see that? And that's one thing that we're going to have to rely on in that day. We're going to have to rely on the Spirit. All right, how to move. Because it said it's going to be like pilgrims upon the earth. So we're going to have to move through the Spirit. You can't move out of our own emotion. You know what I'm saying? So if Eve ain't with it, she ain't with it. If your son ain't with it, your daughter, they ain't with it. But you're gonna have to move, you know what I'm saying, through the Spirit, man. You know, and Lord willing, He keep that Spirit on you, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 5. "So he went and did according to the word of the Lord, and he went and dwelt by the brook of Chethron, and that is before Jordan. Right. And the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning."
So the ravens brought him food, man. He didn't know how he was gonna eat, but guess what? He reacted out faith. You see, because he knew the power of Yahweh Shemal Shah, so he said, "I do these things." And guess what? The Lord came to be what? True. Because in that day, what happened? He was fed, man. All right, and guess what? You gotta believe in that. That in the time of trouble, when we set up against a hurt or something, the Lord gonna come through. That we gotta make a decision within the flesh and the spirit. The Lord gonna come through, man. We're gonna lose a lot of people. We're gonna lose a lot of people. We gotta continue to fight that good fight until salvation, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 6. "And the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and the bread and flesh in the evening."
See, look, he can come on. You see that?
Come on, breakfast, lunch.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And this directed from Yahweh Shemal Shah, man. Yeah. The Lord put the Spirit on the raven to drop down and feed them. You got it out.
"In the evening, and he drank of the brook."
So he was able to eat and he was able to drink. Proving the scripture. Proving Isaiah that his men, all right, in that day is still gonna be able to survive. That's when you gonna know that you prosper. You know, because you know Christianity, they say that they prosper. Yeah. No, you're not prospering right now because this is not the time of trouble. Prospering means you got it when nobody else got it. All right, and that's gonna be in the day of trouble with the elect, man, and those that believe. They're gonna be the ones that prosper, man. Go ahead, bro.
So this is Baal and the Dragon, chapter 1, starting at verse 30. "Now when the king saw that they pressed him sore, being constrained, he delivered Daniel unto them.
Right, yeah, because remember Daniel was caught, all right, serving Yahweh Shema Shai, giving praise to the Lord, all right, and really the three wise men set him up, all right, but now you finna see how the Lord came through for Daniel, all right, the same way through the Spirit of the Lord gonna come through for his minions, man, all right, in time to come, the same way, man. Go ahead.
Verse 31, who cast him into the lion's den, where he was 6 days.
Right.
And in the den there were 7 lions, and they had given them every day 2 carcasses, and 2 sheep, which then were not given to them, to the intent that they might devour Daniel.
Ooh, so they starved these lions on purpose. You see? They starved these lions on purpose. Now you're finna see the power of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? Because one thing for sure, this Ecclesiastes, I'm going to get this right quick, God. I know, I'm going to grab it. This, Sirach 2 and 10. All right? Sirach 2 and 10, it says, look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, and was confounded? Or did any abide in his spirit and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Now we're going to see. Because guess what? The Lord, all right, is a what? Righteous and what? A just power. You see? And we're going to see through the spirit that he delivered Daniel.
Verse 33. Now there was in Jury a prophet called Habakkuk,
right,
who had made pottage and had broken bread in a bowl and was going into the field for to bring it to the reapers.
Right, so he finna feed the reapers. All right, those that was working. So Habakkuk on a whole nother mission. You know, but look what the Lord did. Go ahead, bro.
But the angel of the Lord said unto Habakkuk, go carry the dinner that thou hast into Babylon unto Daniel, who is in the lion's den. Woo. And Habakkuk said, Lord, I never saw Babylon.
And guess what? That can happen again. You know, that can happen again. The Lord can put the spirit on someone, man. Out of nowhere, bring you this. You know what I'm saying? Bring you something to eat, bring you water, bring you clothes. That can happen again. See, this is the power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. See, Esau can't do this. You know, he can't do this, man. All right, he can't even do this with his technology. All right, this is the power of the Lord, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 34. But the angel said unto Habakkuk, go carry the dinner that thou hast into Babylon unto Daniel, who is in the lion's den.
Right. And
Habakkuk said, Lord, I never saw Babylon, neither do I know where the den is. Ooh. Then the angel of the Lord took him by the crown and bare him by the hair of his head,
right,
and through the vehemency of his spirit set him into Babylon.
So he disappeared and appeared in the land in the lion's den where Daniel was, man, in Babylon. See, this is the power of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is what? It will happen again.
That's right.
You see? But look at the power of the Lord, man. Daniel in the lion's den with 6 lions, man, starving like Marvin, ready to eat something. But look at the power of the Lord. He put the power and the spirit on the lion to chill. All right? While Daniel sitting here finna eat. Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 37. And Habakkuk cried, saying, Salaki, let me read 30. Finishing off verse 36.
Go ahead.
And bare him by the hair of his head, right, and through the vehemency of his spirit set him in Babylon over the den. Ooh. And Habakkuk cried, saying, O Daniel, take the dinner which the Most High has sent thee.
You see? Go ahead.
And Daniel said, Thou hast remembered me, O Yahweh.
See, that who?
Thou hast remembered me.
All right, it said thou have remembered him, right? Mm-hmm. Now, Ecclesiastes Sirach 2 say, did any ever trust in the Lord was confounded, or did any abide in his spirit was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that call upon him? You see that? Because what Daniel just say? Oh Lord, you what? You remember me. You have not forsaken me. You see? Go ahead, bro.
Neither hast thou forsaken them that seek thee and love thee.
See? Oh, ooh, that's hard. Yeah. You see that? So guess what? What's gonna get us through? Faith.
That's right.
It's in us. We just gotta believe, man. Mm-hmm. All right, that's gonna be the key to salvation. Faith, man. That's right. I always say faith. You know, faith is the key. That's right. But you got it up.
Verse 39. So Daniel arose and did eat, and the angel of the Lord set Habakkuk in his own place again.
Now the Lord, after Daniel got done eating, the Lord put the spirit on and brought him back to where he was, man. So he disappeared again and appeared back where he was, man, when he was cooking that. But dealing with the reapers. Go ahead.
It said, placed again immediately.
Placed again immediately. Go ahead.
Upon the 7th day, the king went to bewail Daniel.
So Daniel's in there. He ate good. Mm-hmm. But it said 7 days, right?
Yep.
Come on, man. So that's on the flip side too of fasting. See, Daniel was able to eat enough just for him to survive them days. Mm-hmm. Remember, it said we're gonna have tribulation 10 days. We don't know how long, but 10 represent what? Completion of days. So here it is. Daniel ate good, and he was able to make it through the rest of them 6 days he was in there. While you still had hungry lions among him. Go ahead, bro.
And when he came to the den, he looked in, and behold, Daniel was sitting. Then cried the king with a loud voice, saying, Great are Lord power of Daniel, and there is none other beside thee. And he drew him out and cast those that were the cause of his destruction into the den, and they were devoured in a moment before his face.
Come on, man. You see that? Now the Lord took the spirit out of them lions. All right, he seized them lions, and guess what happened? They ate the whole family, man. You know, he put it right back in that spirit they supposed to been in. But while Daniel was in there, what happened? The Lord seized them lions, man. That's beautiful, bro. Go ahead, Doc.
Done. So now this is Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 25. It reads, the righteous eateth to the satisfying of his soul.
Right.
But the belly of the wicked shall want.
And the belly of the wicked gonna want, man, in that day. That's why you got to eat right now spiritually. You know, that's why you got to eat it now, man. Get it while the getting is good. Because it's good to get it now. Because in that day, you're going to be wanting. But look at it, you ain't going to have it. Why? Because it said that Amos 8 and 11 going to be a famine. All right, it's going to be a famine, man. It's coming. All right, I'm going to grab this real quick from the brother, Agni. Hey, Shalom too, brother. This is Psalm 33 and 18. It said, behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver the soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. You see, and that's what we hope, man. All right, we believe in Isaiah 66 and 13, man, that he going to feed us and he going to allow us to drink and call upon him and give glory to him. Go ahead, bro.
Come. So this is Ezekiel chapter 14 and 13. Son of man, when the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously,
right?
Then will I stretch out my hand upon it and will break the staff of the bread thereof.
Yeah, that's how you know the famine gonna happen. Because this system we in now, which is Babylon the Great, aka America, it has sinned against the Lord. What the Lord say? It said her sins have reached unto heaven. Now we're in a time where the Lord gonna smite this place, man. He said he gonna smite the bread, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
it will Salakia it will break the staff of the bread thereof. It will send famine upon it.
And it said send famine upon it. Remember, the Lord said He gonna smite Egypt with the plagues what as before. Same thing, man. It just this time it's gonna be greater.
Ooh.
You know, that's why it says like a time like never before. Go ahead, Doc.
And will cut off man and beast from it.
That's right. That's right, bro.
So this is last precept right here. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and
Start at 1.
Start at 1, yeah.
Start at 1. Just read 1. Read 1, and then you jump down to 18, 19.
Alright, come, yeah. Alright, so this is 2nd Ezra 15, starting at 1.
Right.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Right, because that's all it is. It's just prophecy, man. All right, things that what is going to happen. Because that's why we behooved you to what? Listen. All right, hearken. All right, consider. Because guess what? These things is going to happen. It says what? War, evil, and pestilence. All right, what you think going to happen, man? Go ahead.
Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Right, and it's come to who? Through the prophets. But it's what is Yahweh Shema Shai, which is speaking, man. We just a mouthpiece. All right, go ahead.
Jumping down to verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be destroyed.
Right, the city gonna be destroyed, man. Go ahead.
And the houses shall be destroyed.
Right.
And men shall be afraid.
Right.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
And look, with all this going on, right? Guess what? The men of the Lord is gonna be good. All right. That's why them women's gonna be seeking and running after the men of the Lord, man. Every itch away, cause they're gonna see, man. The Lord is dealing with that man. So what they gonna want? They gonna want their protection. They gonna want their hedge, man. Because they ain't gonna have it on their own. You gonna have it through your man, because your man gonna be that hiding place for the destruction. All right, when the time, or even when famine, what does it say, Isaiah 4:1? All right, they gonna let us be called by thy name. They gonna do all the things. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Come. So this is back in 2nd Ezra, chapter 2nd Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor,
right,
but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Yeah, we ain't gonna have to worry about that. Us being men of the Lord, you know, there's a 2/3 problem right there. Go ahead.
And spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Ooh. See, for the what?
For lack of bread and for great tribulation.
It's called what? Famine. All right, there's gonna be a famine in the land, man. Go ahead.
Come. In verse 20, it reads, Behold, saith the power, I will call all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, Lebanese, and to turn themselves once again another and repay the things that they have done to them.
Ooh. That's it, bro. That's it. Yep. So hey, that's what we're saying. Hey, the elect gonna eat, man. All right, the elect gonna eat. All right, that's why you gotta continue. All right, to give praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, continue to obey, rehearse the righteous acts, man, because time is coming, and keep the faith. Remember, we're in a time of preparation. All right, to prevent the poor performance, man. All right, along with faith, that what we endure. You know, that we endure, man, and Lord grant us salvation and mercy, because we're going to need it. Especially when like, actually Jacob trouble hit, bro, we're gonna need all the mercy and grace we got, man, or will be given. We're going to need it, you know, because it's something that we never went through, a real famine, to the point that you got to eat humans. You know, we ain't never seen that, but it's going to happen. So we gotta be able to be prepared, and Lord willing, have mercy on us that we don't have to go through that. Because what majority of the people, this is what they facing. All right, for what disobeying and not choosing the ways of the Lord and choosing the ways of Babylon. They're gonna have to go through this, man. We're gonna see it, but through the Spirit, Lord willing, we don't have to go through that. They're gonna be the ones that made for the, you know what I'm saying, for the example. They the ones that fit that. You know, we just gotta make sure our house in order, man. You know, and the Lord gonna take care of us because we doing our job. You know what I'm saying? Which is what, to come out here and prophesy. You know, so that was it. Good. Yeah. So with that, I hope you brothers and sisters edified. Till next time, shalom.
Shalom.
I'm Baba Ball.
Baba
Hey,
Ball.
Baraka Aki, man.
Baraka Aki.
Hey, DTA, baby.
DTA.
Oh, he put a precept up. Oh, yeah. He said, wherefore, gird up your loin or your mind, be sober and hope to the end. That's right, hope to the end. All right, and it says, sober, hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Hey, that's right, man. The revealing of Yahweh Shai, man. Which is what? The kingdom of heaven. But we gotta hold fast though, right? But guess what? We gotta continue to have faith. Because there's gonna be a lot of people that faith gonna be shooken. You know, because they actually gonna be seeing things they never saw before. You know, hearing and seeing things and hearing things and going through things. A lot of people faith gonna be shooken, man. But you know, that's why it's the time of the build up. See, that was the Lord. That's why He purifying us and putting us through the trials and tribulation on a small level. But it's building us up mentally though, because that's all the Lord wants us to be built mentally with faith for Him. Because if your faith can't be broken, what can stop you? You know what I'm saying? That's just like a person got their mind set on a job because what he believed that he can get that job. So guess what? I can't nobody break him from that. So that's how we gotta be in the spirit of wanting, you know what I'm saying, salvation. Can't nobody break us from this. That's our main focus. It said be sober. You know, Scripture speaks about let thy eye be single. You know what I'm saying? But it's just when you actually going through some things, that's when you gotta tap into the spirit, like, oh, okay, then humble down and really rely on faith. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have to go through it. But just having faith that the Lord bring you out of it is a better feeling than just say, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it is right there. But that's good throughout for that precept though, brother. Hey. That's right. Yeah. So with that, man, I hope brothers and sisters edified. Shalom.
Shalom.
Ball, man.
Ball.